Hi, Hal here with more Space Engineers. And for those who don't know, Keen dropped the new update for the economy update and DLC yesterday. They announced the release date on Monday, and I forgot to mention it on Wednesday's video. But what we're going to be doing today is, because they introduced factions, there were some conflicts with the old save, so I need to go through and do some recovery. I just haven't really had a chance to do that yet. So we're going to start a new playthrough. What we're going to do is, let me show you here, go into the mods, and we have no active mods. We will be adding mods. What I want to do is we're going to go into advanced. As you can see, we're leaving everything pretty much vanilla. We are environment hostility we're going to leave as safe for right now, and we'll talk about this in a little bit. I am going to increase, actually I'm going to turn off the block limits, and we'll leave the number of objects at 100. Spawn distance auto heal. We're going to enable spectator so we can use the F8 camera. In-game scripts. Weapons are enabled. Cargo ships are enabled. Thruster damage, destructible. Turn off tool shake because that irritates me. Random encounters. Everything else should be on, except for spiders, wolves. We're going to turn that on as well, and we're not going to turn on super gridding. For people who don't know what that is, be glad. For those who do, you probably know why I'm not turning it on. So I think that's everything. All right, so what we're going to do is basically we're going to do in-game time is set for 2 hours for a day, right? So what I want to do is the first 2 in-game days we're going to leave nothing turned on, like no mods, no environmental risks, anything. At the end of the first 2 in-game days, on the beginning of the third in-game day, what we're going to do is we're going to start ramping up the difficulty. We're going to go from safe in the environment to the first step of the meteors. After 2 in-game days of that, then we're going to ramp up the difficulty again. We'll either start adding in hostile AI or increasing the difficulty for the environment. Eventually, the idea is that the environment will get environmental risk up to Armageddon, and we will have a bunch of hostile AI added into the game on top of anything that we get faction-wise. We will be taking advantage of the missions and bounties, all of that stuff, because that is part of the game now. So we will be using all of this stuff in the new game. So, all of that said, we're set up. We're going to go ahead and start. We are doing this off of the star system build. And it's time to get started. So let's go. So, happy Friday, everybody. Alright, so what we're going to do is I think we're going to go, because of the fact that we're ramping things up so quickly on this game, on this playthrough, I think we're going to go with the Earth-like planet. And we'll do the drop pod from there. Let's see where it drops us this time. There we go. So, the new update. What does it introduce? It introduces a bunch of stuff. So, there is a second premium DLC that comes that was released at the same point, and what that will do is that actually introduces two blocks, the ATM and the vending machine specifically. Not to be confused with the mission terminal, and I think this is the worst start I have seen yet. Wow, this is a bad start. This is the largest flat piece of terrain I think I have ever seen in Space Engineers. Holy... so there might be some ice over that way, which means we're going to need to make a rover very quickly. Of course, it did drop me by a resource node, so let's see what we got for resources. Ooh, silicon. And more silicon. Alright. Anything good over here? No. Alright. So, we really don't have a whole lot of time in the game because of the way that we're doing this difficulty ramp up. So I am going to have to basically get things sorted out on this beast as fast as possible. Alright, so that gives us 4 thrusters. We don't need landing gear. Well, we don't need 4 of them at least. So we are going to take 3 of them off, because we can. That gives us a few parts. Alright, so let's go... Can I not build thrusters? Okay. We do have the progression turned on, so we do need to take things in kind of an order. Atmospheric thrusters, in order to build those, we have to build the landing gear. So for that, we're just gonna slap the landing gear on. We just took 3 of the 4 of them off. Alright. So that unlocks a bunch of stuff, including the control station, which I don't know if we have the parts in there for this thing. What do we need? Interior plates. We need 100 computers, which I don't think we're gonna have. But that's okay because we've got absolutely nothing. Alright. Well, if nothing else, I'll show you some of the new things that we have here. This wonderful little GPS beastie is new. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to give us a waypoint. Do we really not have... Oh, that's right, there's only that one really small cargo container. Alright, so first off, so with this thing, if you right click it, it's going to give you a waypoint to a marketing place. We're going to create that. Which is 35 kilometers that way. Oh, yes, this is going to be so much fun. So, every other time I've done a start run, like when I did the fresh boot just to see if it worked, and then, you know, I dropped in to take a look and see what we could come up with. Not a problem. Everything worked fine. You know, we were like 10, 12 kilometer out. 35 kilometers. Great. So, we're going to go ahead and grab this, Can I get... There, that's what I was looking for. Alright. And if I put... You are the O2 generator, so let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is I need to build a cockpit. And everything requires 100 computers. Okay, so... Nice thing about the survival kit. Alright, pick up some stone. I have to admit, this is already easier than the Europa start was. Oh, alright, so let's throw that in there. Control, we want you to just crank out, you know, however many ingots you can get out of there. Alright. We're going to grab a little bit more of this out. Because we need a lot of it. Alright. Give me all the stone. All of it. There we go. Because we need to get everything running as quickly as possible. Alright, so we've got that, so we need control panel. No, we want production. We want components. And we're going to tell it to crank out 100 of those, which is going to require... We've got the silicon for it. We've got the iron. So we can go ahead and... Actually, I don't even need to switch these over because ever since 1.0, production queues no longer stick. So if the thing in slot 1 doesn't have the materials, it'll go to slot 2. If the thing for slot 2 doesn't have materials, it'll move to slot 3. Etc., etc., until it finds the stuff that it has materials for, or doesn't have materials for anything, it won't produce anything. Right. But we need those, so if we do that, I'm going to go ahead and take the chair out, or I'm going to try and take this seat out. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Alright. Well, there's that, I guess. Okay. Let us do... Actually, no, let's go full... We'll go full block. Okay, and the reason we're doing full block there is because I want to be able to put the seat up here and then have landing gear under it so that we don't have this repeat. All right. Yes, I know it's gonna... Are you really not gonna fit in there? Ah, that's right, because that's large grid only. Crap. So if we take this stuff off, and we're going to do the same down here. Basically, we're just going to hopefully get that. Okay, so move you forward. Oh. I'm sitting there like, why does that look like the fighter cockpit? So I need computers, displays, and I just need computers and displays. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab those. Can I make displays? I can make displays. I can only construct, so I need stone. Right. What do we need production first? Okay, so we need that. Someday I'm hoping that we're not in a situation where we were dropped. Is that? I think sun is setting, isn't it? Give me my luck. Now remember, we do have all of the factions turned on, and we do have everything but the wolves and spiders, so there is a potential for us to have hostile AI showing up. Which will be, well, you know, for lack of a better term, problematic. There you go. And so basically all we're really doing is just trying to get enough materials together to get the ship up off the ground. So yeah, it dropped me in the sun, as the sun was setting. That's awesome. Thanks, space engineers. Love you too. Okay, so that gets us that. So we have lift thrusters. Okay, what do we need? Oh, we can make them now that we made the cockpit. Okay, perfect. I think what we want to do... I want that. And we want... Can we not get... Really? Why are we unable to place that? See, I would have thought you would have been able to place that on there. How about there? Can we place it here? Awesome. And I won't. That is not going to work. Can we get away with this then? So if we do that, can we get away? do that, I guess. So we did that, and then I kind of want to have one on this side to balance that out. You know what? I think we're going to take you out. Alright, so we're gonna turn that off. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just take that out. Honestly. Don't really need the small conveyor block there. And what we're going to do is, can we do an ore detector? No, we can't. What do we need for the ore detector? Because we kind of need to have the ore detector. Basic refinery, huh? Okay. Nope, not refinery. Actually surprised. Oh no, that is that, huh? Steel plates, construction, computer, motors. All right, let's see what we've got here. We need to make a few plates. We don't have anywhere close to enough iron for that. Alright. See, the nice thing is you don't actually have to have any of these blocks attached to a grid. You can just make them in the middle of the field, as long as you have the materials. That's all that matters. So we're going to drop all of this. We can't do anything with that because, you know, reasons. Okay. But that's fine because we can drop this stuff in here. Now, we are playing with the realistic inventory capacities for blocks. And what that means is that basically we have like no storage space. I need to grab a few of you. And turn off the damn auto rotate, please. Okay. All right. And thinking really need to get this thing built. All right. So let's go ahead and grab what we have here. So I need 4 motors and a bunch of steel plates. Okay. 55 steel plates, which is actually not that bad. Okay, so let's go ahead, turn the light back on. I forgot I wasn't going to be able to make the the ore detector until we got a little bit of grinding done. All right. Silly how silly today. And part of the reason why I'm mining this way is so I don't have to spend the hydrogen in order to get in and out of the mining area. So if you keep it at a nice gradual slope, you don't have to worry about, you know, running out of hydrogen. There's nothing worse than being trapped on a planet with no hydrogen in your tanks. Alright. So you're doing that. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more. You're producing ingots. Ingots for days. Alright, we're going to try 10k stones. Okay. So basically every 10. Alright, do we need a crap more? Okay. And yes, that is actually an official unit of measurement. Come on. There's what's right on auto. Now see, normally I would actually do a temporary cutaway. But what I'm going to plan on trying to do with this is keep as much stuff on camera as we can, because we are, especially for like the first like 4 or 5 in-game days, because we are planning to do the, you know, we're changing difficulty and we're going to be adding mods and such. This way you can see it pretty much in real time. What that means is that yes, there's going to be a lot of this early on where I'm just mining 800 meters. Okay. We can do that. To grab this stuff. And hopefully it's not one of the ones that likes to run away from us. Crap, I think it is. Missed it. Ah, you some. Come on, get down here. Oh, come on! Ah. Hey, whatever it takes to get what you need, right? Crocodile wolf, nice. Oh, that's a good thing I didn't take the antenna off of the other one then. Please be something useful. Okay, it's not complete crap. Right. Come on. Okay, you need to go away. Oh, small battery. Sorry, small battery. So where is our sensor? Should be right there.
Inventory full.
What's still in there? Damn. That's stuff that I kind of want. Alright. See if we can get back. Drop all this stuff off. Actually, before we drop stuff off, let's So I just need steel plates. We're gonna see how much of this stuff we can. Okay, so the rest of this goes into the inventory. You should have some steel plates for us. You do. And all of this is so that we can actually rebuild the ore detector. 8 plates, are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, I think it despawned. Damn it. Yep, it despawned. What are you? Ah, magnesium. Nice. Yeah, wasn't thinking I took the battery off. Oh well. I really wanted that. I wanted that sensor. Ooh, silver. Yes, I'm not going to be able to process it for a little while, but it's something that I don't have to go mine later. I think we're going to lose all of that too. Alright. That's okay. Let's see if it despawned or not. Oh, awesome. Okay. I thought I turned the crosshairs on. Let's get rid of you. We're gonna do character weapons. It's like, it's fine if you're not gonna let me pick stuff up, but you know, let me pick stuff up.
Inventory full.
Okay, so we only need 8 more plates to get that thing finished. Once that's done, and look, we got 9 plates out of it. Perfect. Okay, so that unlocked all those blocks. So we now should be able to put our ore detector back on, which we're going to place right there in the middle. There we go. Get you out of there, put you right there. And just need 1 detector component, which is going to be in the cockpit. Also gonna need to put a gyro in, which I probably should have done before I put that in, but you know, it's okay. Come on. So we'll put the gyro right there. What do we need for that? 1 large steel tube. Really? One large steel tube. Okay, so we actually have flight control now. For you, what do we need? We need large steel tube. Damn it. we're not gonna have. Actually, let's go ahead and drop that kind of stuff off. Going to place you in there for a second. And the rest of this. Oh, son of. Alright. No more large steel tubes, right? Oh. Okay. I'm wondering if we do. So if we do this, because we're going to need lateral controls. Okay, so what's blocking you? There's technically nothing that should be blocking you. And I am hoping that 2 lift thrusters will be enough to get this thing off the ground. We're gonna find out. Okay, so because otherwise what we're gonna have to do is keep looting the signals. So I've got right and left lateral. We've got 2 lift, and we're gonna plop this on somewhere. So we still need 2 large steel tubes. What do we need for you? Solar cell. Can I make solar cells? Should be able to, right? I can. How many do I need? I need 8. So I need to make 16 total. Good. Alright, so if we do that. I need girders and computers. Which I know we can make computers. Can we make? We can make girders. Okay, so make a few of those. Please tell me I only need like 2, right? I need 4, of course. Alright. More stone mining. Oh. Oh, with any luck that's gonna land like right next to us. And have, I don't know, like 18 large thrusters on it and no sensors. Anybody else remember when stone used to be completely useless? Right, so we're going to go grab this really quick. It'd be nice if the survival refinery, or the survival kit, of course it would be. Come on, no, stop. Hey, leopard glove. Alright, so let's push you back up the hill here a little bit. I'll take it. So not worried about if it has a parachute in it or not. But I am worried about getting things like the computers and such. Let's head back. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting playthrough. Alright. Would love to have been able to find something with a... But I had girders. No, the girders are in here. I need 8. So 4 girders and 8 solar cells. And alright. What do we need for that? We need iron. And we can't unmake stuff. Son of a... Alright. Let's get some more stone. Yay! Alright, so what I've seen so far of the update. So I had a couple people asking over on Twitter what I thought about it. Overall, I have to say I like it. I'm not a fan of the fact that you have to go with the premium DLC in order to get 2 functional blocks. Granted, those functional blocks are nice to haves. They're not necessarily required. But one of them is the ATM. And the ATM is the easy way to do deposits into, like to deposit the physical currency that you'll pick up, the space bucks, these things. So, is what it is. And was that enough? Hopefully that was enough. Yes, yes it was. Okay. So now we have 2 solars on here, so this thing will be able to pull power. What do you have? No. No. Let's go. Of course, there is the hydrogen thruster for lift, but I really don't want to rely on that. Oh, we can take that off. I wonder. Can I roll you forward, or do I need to see if I can... Can I get the hitbox on that? You have large metal tubes. Now I just need motors. How many motors do we have? We have a bunch. There you go. Not going to be enough motors to get this one running, but gets us pretty damn close. We need 14 construction components. What else did we need? Just motors? Just motors. Okay, so we're going to do control panel. We want all of our thrusters. We're going to group these together. Oh, look at that. Come on. Perfect. It can hover. Yes. Okay, let's get some more stone. What was it that we said we needed? I don't remember what we need. We need construction components, right? No. Motors. I need 13 motors. We have 8 motors in the cockpit. So I need 5 motors. All right. And I'm going to be just shy, really? Crap. Actually, no, production. What do we need for that? Eh? So we got that. Aha! We now have a ship. And we can get over to the safe zone. Oh. Scavenging for the win. We still need to put a landing gear on the bottom of this thing too. But that gets us started. Of course, it'd be nice to put like a spotlight or something on this thing. So what I'm trying to do is get over to the safe zone or to a point where we have ice. Actually, we've got solar panels, so we don't need ice. We just need our batteries to be charged. Oh, so good. All right. So I think that's going to do it for us for this one. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You know what's going to happen is I'm going to be on my way over here and we're going to run into something hostile. Oh, that is a huge canyon too. But we have exterior views this time. So nice. That is one ugly ship, but it works, right? Gets us to where we need to go. Oh man, that is such an ugly ship. We have to fix this thing. Oh, but yeah, I am gonna go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel or haven't done so already. Not only do the likes, the subscriptions, and even the comments really do help the channel to grow. Keeps you up to date with what's going on around here, and also lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. So, Anyway, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully you have a fantastic weekend as well. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. All right, let's see if we can find some ice on the way. It would be nice to find some ice because we're going to need it for hydrogen tanks. I might need to take a side trip once we get the batteries charged up. Looks like there might be some ice in the distance. We'll see what it looks like when we get there.